collapsed was mild kingship, was the hierarchical political system.
To elaborate a bit more on that, in the sense that probably for many in the audience, it's gonna be surprising, this message of the Mayas as a extremely resilient and sustainable society in particular, because I guess the narrative of the idea of collapse in the like classic period, right? So anyone that has read Jared Diamond has probably this idea of the Mayans in that period as a society that was not particularly wise using their natural resources. So what's the deal there, right? So I guess what I want to ask you is, what was misunderstood in the construction of that narrative? What do we know now that give us the confidence that the story is, if anything, the opposite, one of resilience and of systematic, careful, and we're gonna expand on this symbiosis with ecology.
Yes, great questions. And well, first of all, the Maya have been farming for 4,000 years without denuding the landscape like we see at present with monoculture and massive deforestation and the use of chemical and pesticides and herbicides and fertilizers kind of thing. Um, and there are still 7 million Maya living today and 30 existing Mayan languages. So yes, they are still here. They didn't disappear. What collapsed was Maya kingship, was the hierarchical political system. Maya families left kingship when kings failed in doing their duty in supplying clean water in the face of 100-year period where there are over 8 long, severe droughts. So that would have resulted in decreasing health, increasing mortality. And so people did what people do today when we talk about climate refugees or immigrants for other reasons. They left to save their families. Families left for their survival, just like we are seeing today. People will make hard decisions to save their families. That's why families are the main unit of action and social change. We can't look to the governments to save us because they will always look after themselves.